Let's talk about why the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to the New York Knicks, and then we'll get into some Knicks Heat talk. So starting off with the Cavs, we'll be quick with this. They were slow, unwilling to take threes. They had no offensive system. They had just no sort of emphasis. They were out-hustled, outworked by the Knicks all series. JB Bickerstaff is a good coach, but overall, he wasn't ready for the Knicks. He had Cedi Osman guarding Jalen Brunson at one point in time. How do you lose at home with no Grimes, no Randle? That's two starters out for the Knicks, and it's Josh Hart, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin comes in the third quarter, scores 12 points, hits a three, has a dunk. I mean, overall, the Cavs, they were embarrassed in the series, and of course the Bucks, they feel the same way. The Cavs and the Bucks were supposed to win the series. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying. The Knicks were not supposed to make the second round. They were supposed to be the 10th seed in the East this year. The Miami Heat, they were 2-3 minutes away from not even making the playoffs. They were down double digits or whatever to the Bulls in the play-in, and they ended up coming back. But now we've got two tough, physical teams that don't care about anything other than just competing and winning basketball games. Jimmy Butler doesn't, he could care less about the Garden. He could care less about facing Tom Thibodeau. Jimmy Butler is going to get his. He's going to average 30 in the series. There's nothing the Knicks can do about it. But what they have to understand is that it's the shots that Jimmy's taking. He was taking some ridiculously contested, tough looks against the Bucks. But the Knicks need to make sure to get rid of the ball out of his hands as much as they can. Especially don't let Jimmy go downhill. Make him take threes. Even though he shot 44 against the Bucks, you don't want Jimmy getting to that mid-range, getting to his spot, because he's just not going to miss those very often. But I think the biggest difference between the Knicks and the Heat is just their overall depth. Let's take a look at the Heat roster. So their point guards. They've got Gabe Vincent, who was big time last night. That pull-up three that he hit was clutch. I mean, overall, Gabe Vincent, I don't know how much he scored last night, but I think he had close to 20. He might have been a little over 20. I did watch the game. I don't have the box score in front of me, but Gabe Vincent's a good player. I like watching him. Kyle Lowry was big. He's been big the past couple of games. Hasn't shot the three ball well, but just his ability to just get to the basket and facilitate. He's got championship experience. He's good. No Hero, no Oladipo. If those guys were out there, as a Knicks fan myself, I'd be pretty damn concerned, but they're not out there, and that means that you're going to see a lot of Caleb Martin, a lot of Duncan Robinson, Max Strus. Kevin Love, he can rebound, he can shoot. I mean, the Knicks, they won the season series 3-1. Does that matter? No. Beating the Heat 3-1 in the regular season doesn't mean shit. Let's be real here. It's the playoffs, different atmosphere, a different animal. Like Julius Randle averaged 25, 10, and 4 in the regular season. Have we seen that Randle in the playoffs? Absolutely not. So the regular season, it's a lot slower pace, not by much, but it's just you're catching teams and they're not always going to be 100% prepared for you, but come playoffs. I mean, Erik Spoelstra, you talk about a guy who knows how to win playoff games. Jimmy Butler, a guy who knows how to get it done. I mean, the dude scored 188 points against the Bucks. That is more than any player in a 5-game series in more than 30 years. I mean, that's just unbelievable. And also, but to do that while shooting 60% and 44 from 3, I mean, Jimmy Butler has literally looked like Michael Jordan. That's how good he played. He looked like Michael Jordan. It sounds like a stretch, but like he literally was that good. From someone that has been watching him, I mean, wow, Jimmy Butler just looked possessed. But I think Tom Thibodeau, he wants this series, man. Of course, he believes in his team, and he knows Jimmy's an unbelievable talent. Of course, he had a relationship with him, but he knows what he's trying to do. He knows what Tibb is trying to do himself. So expect Tom Thibodeau and Erik Spoelstra, whoever's the better coach in this series, their team's going to win. I'm more worried about them for sure than the Cavs. Like, I'd be lying. Like, yeah, the Heat are going to be playing us 10 times tougher than the Cavs did. The Cavs weren't like trash, but like there's a difference between a Miami Heat team that has shooters, right? I mean, this is a team that shot over 40% from 3 in the series. They took the 10th most threes in the regular season. The Heat get up threes. The Cavs are afraid to shoot threes. The Heat will get after you defensively. The Cavs were number 1 in defense, but the Knicks found ways to exploit that. How did they exploit that? They had Josh Hart set a ball screen, and then all of a sudden you've got a switch, and that guy switching on a Brunson has no business defending him. It's not like Mitchell Robinson was setting a screen, and here's Jarrett Allen, right? Can you do that against the Heat? Well, who do you want to attack? You certainly don't want to attack Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent. Yeah, I'm making these guys defend for 48 minutes. But overall, I got a lot of respect for the Heat. I love watching their team play. I'm not trying to hate on them. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm biased. If the Heat do win the series, then, man, I hope they go to the finals. I hope they win it all. If the Knicks win the series, the same thing. Whoever wins this series, I'm rooting for sure. But yeah, it's your boy Swaggy. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.